in requirement 1B, we're going to use the weighted average method. So the top part is exactly the same as what we filled in for requirement 1A, and we're getting to this total cost of goods available for sale, as well as the total units that were available for sale. Then we take the total cost, divide by the total units available for sale, and that gives us $24.80 with my numbers, which represents the weighted average cost per unit. So we use that weighted average cost per unit to figure out both our cost of goods sold and the cost of ending inventory. So we can multiply this average cost per unit times the number of units sold to get cost of goods sold. We can also multiply the number of units that we did not sell, these units in ending inventory, by the same average cost per unit to get the cost of ending inventory. Another way we could have gotten this 89.28 is by taking total cost of goods available and subtracting cost of goods sold. Because we know total cost of goods available can only go to one of two places. Either we sold the goods or we didn't sell them. Now in requirement 1C, we're asked to use FIFO. That stands for first in, first out. Again, this top half is exactly the same as in the previous two problems, but now we're assuming we're selling the first goods first. So the first goods we bought are going to get sold first. And the very first goods are those that we bought last period that are still sitting in our beginning inventory this period. So remember, going back to our data, we sold 465 units total. That's how many we need to account for in our cost of goods sold calculation. So first I'm going to assume that we sold the 230 units in beginning inventory, which cost $22. And then I'm going to figure out, well, how many more units did I sell besides these 230? So 465 that's the total units I sold, minus this 230 equals 235 more. And those 235 extra that I sold, I'm going to say came from my next oldest purchase, which was the March 2nd purchase. And those units cost $24. So now I've accounted for the cost of all the goods that I've sold. Here's the total number of units I sold. Here's the total cost. And here's how many units I did not sell. I can figure the cost easily by taking total cost of goods available for sale minus total cost of goods sold equals this number.